EMEET has sent me one of their webcams, this little baby here. This is the C980 Pro. It has 4 microphones built in and 2 speakers, and it does up to 1080p resolution. We will be testing it on picture quality and audio quality, bearing in mind it's got 4 microphones, and also it comes with an optional extra, a tripod. This little baby here, it's an optional extra. Okay, we will be testing out the tripod as well. You might as well, just to see, you know, how good a quality it is and how easy it is to connect to the webcam. Should be quite easy anyway. And also I will have a measure up of the cable length in case you need to know what the cable length is. One thing to bear in mind, this room is quite echoey, so when we do the mic test you might think, oh, it's a bit echoey, you know, but it should be nice and clear and you should be able to hear me perfectly. I will be disconnecting this microphone and using the onboard microphone on the webcam. So with that, let's get the unboxing done, shall we? Right, let's do the unboxing. So I'm going to start with the easy one, which is the little tripod. Nicely packaged, by the way. Let's have a quick look, see what you get for your money, honey. It's got little pictures on the side, how to use. Well, you never know, someone might need to know. Right, I've had one of these before. Yeah, they're quite nice actually. Da, da, da. Yep. Stand like that. Get away. Stretch it out. It's quite nice actually. I quite like that. It's a nice material. So we'll go now. Does that go any further? Of course it does. It go right up. Yeah, that's it there. Ta-da! That's quite nice. Yeah, very nice. Right, let's get to the main body. Right then, so we have a warranty. I'm going to put that to one side. So it's a 1-year warranty. We have a manual, and that should be multilingual, and it is. Get that to one side. We have a little bag for you to put it in. Yeah, it comes with a little bag, and Jesus, that is probably the biggest webcam I've ever had. Seriously, comparison. I need to do a comparison, don't I? Just to show you how big it is. Give me a second. Right then, let's do a comparison. So this is my Logitech webcam, and look at that, it's nearly double the size. It's massive, and nearly double the thickness. It's a big boy, but you have to bear in mind, this has 4 microphones built in, plus 2 speakers. So hopefully the quality is really good. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, hopefully the quality should be really good. And first impressions, they're quite impressed, especially for the size. It has a standard connection for putting on top of a monitor, or you can put on some sort of tripod if you need to. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Should be quite easy to do as well. Just screw it in, like so, job done. Yeah. So if you don't want to put it on a monitor, but you want to put it on a table, you can, voila. And it should be adjustable, which it is. Yeah. Yeah, really easy. So we have, like I said, microphones on the top, looking at that, I'm guessing that's where the microphones are. 2 speakers, 1, 2, the lens, back of it, what's this? Some sort of security tag, I'm guessing. What's that say? It says EMEET, and a USB cable with Velcro around it. I'm going to have a measure up right now so we know exactly how long the cable is, and then we're going to plug her in. Cable length is approximately 1.8 meters long. Let's have a quick look at the USB. Wow, wasn't expecting that. That is a USB 3.0 or higher. And I was expecting just a basic USB, but no, it's a USB Type 3 or 3.0. Yeah, quite impressed so far. I know it's only a webcam, but look at the size of that thing. That's humongous. I'm looking forward to having a look play about this. So what we're going to do now, well, what should I do? Should I sit it on now and do it like that, or put it on the monitor? Good idea. We'll stick it on the monitor, because you're going to want to see what it looks like on the monitor, aren't you? Before we begin, I'm going to go through a couple of things what I'm actually going to be doing. And one thing is, don't look at the back. I know it's a bit of a mess back there, and I've got paint on the floor down there because we're in the middle of decorating as well. Not in this room, in one of the other rooms. Eventually we'll get to this room. So we're doing a bit of decorating, that's why it's a bit of a mess. Also, I am using Windows 11. It shouldn't make any difference, but I'm just letting you know what I'm using. Using Windows 11, and I'm using their camera software. So if you're doing a search, type in camera, it should come up and you should be able to get your webcam to work. It was plug and play. I just plugged it in and it recognised it straight away and come up and said, oh look, new device. So yeah, that works perfectly. In this video we are going to be testing the audio, and I'm actually using that now. Hopefully you can hear that, me tapping on it. So we're using the onboard audio from the webcam. Obviously we are using the webcam for video, as you can see, and also I'm using the speakers that are on the webcam so that I can hear what it sounds like when it's recorded as well. So I'm using all of it. Normally if I'm doing a live stream I would have a separate microphone, this little baby here, but I've unplugged that just to make sure, and I've actually turned everything off. Also I normally use separate speakers. Again, I've turned them off so that we just use that. You might have to go into your settings when you first plug it all in to make sure your microphone is set to the webcam if you're going to use that one, and also your speakers is set to the webcam, which I did double check and everything is set to that. So I wanted to point that out. We are going to be doing 1080p. Let me just check what we're on. I'm not actually sure. I think we're on 1080p. Yeah, we are on 1080p at the moment, and then I'm going to flick it over to 720p on some different software and see if there's any difference. And so far it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Nice and clear. Don't forget, most software you got brightness adjustment and contrast adjustment, but I've left it as default. Like I said, plug and play, and that's how it's come out. There is a little bit of graininess there, and that might be because you might need more lighting. I've got no studio lights on. I've just got overhead lights, normal overhead lights, just this side of the room on. That's all I've got. So I just wanted to try and, you know, give a nice picture, and I think, yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to pause the video now and flick it over to my other piece of software, and that only does 720. So this is 1080p. Right, we're on another bit of software now. I'm still using Windows Camera, but it has a program called XSplit connected to it as well. So this is 720p. Both of them are 30 frames per second. The 1080p and the 720p both run at 30 frames per second, and it looks roughly the same to me. I can't see no real difference. So whether you're doing it in 1080p or 720p, it shouldn't make no difference. You might find that the audio is slightly out of sync with the video. It might be. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it properly myself. I've done a test and it did look like it was a little bit out, especially on the 1080p. But like I said, I normally use a dedicated microphone for my audio, and my separate speakers and everything works fine, and I normally just use a webcam for video only. So yeah, it looks pretty good to me. No issues with it whatsoever. If you're thinking about buying something like this, you might also want to invest in some sort of other software, like the one I'm using right now, 720p. I'm using with XSplit. Let me just show you what it can do quickly. So you could get a piece of software up and change the background. Say for instance this one. Yeah, that look good? See what I mean? That really depends on the software you've got. Like I said, this is a little program called XSplit, and you can change it to whatever background you want. Yeah. Now I can't play a guitar neither. Yeah, that's cool. We're out in the mountains now. Look, look. So let me know in the comments. Yeah. Let me know in the comments whether you think it's a good picture quality, good audio quality as well. Let me know, and I will have a listen to the actual speakers in a minute, because I want to hear the speakers, see what they sound like, and then I'll tell you my final verdict. But at the moment, I'm very pleased with it. I have no issue with it. It does exactly what it says. It's quite nice actually. I know it's big. It's a big camera or big webcam, but I quite like it. You know, you can even put it on, you know, like a tripod and that if you wanted to. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's quite good. See, it's not heavy. It looks big and heavy, but it's not. It's quite light. Nice and chunky. A bit like me. So with that, I'm going to have a listen to the actual video and quality of the video, and have a listen to the speakers and see what it comes out like, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about it. So let me know in the comments what you think about it. So give me a minute, I'll be back. I've had a listen to the audio and I thought it was pretty good. I actually listened to the audio through the actual speakers of this, and again, they're pretty good as well. They're not fantastic, and I wasn't expecting it to be fantastic, because you're getting the whole package. This, with the tripod, costs around about £92. And don't forget, I will stick links in the video description in case you want to go and check it out. Picture quality, I thought it was excellent. It's a 1080p, and picture quality, considering that I was only using normal lighting, I thought was really good. There was a little bit of grain in there, but I was expecting that anyway. To get rid of that, you need to add more light, and that's the same on any webcam. And the microphones, they work very well as well. No issues of picking up my voice. I did not make any adjustments whatsoever. I just plugged and played, and it worked. So, you know, if you're going to buy something like this, whether it be this webcam or any other webcam, you should always make fine adjustments on your audio, your microphone settings, and picture quality. And you might have to add extra light. I didn't add any extra light for this when I was plug and playing it. It just worked to me perfectly. Plugged it in, up she come, and away I went. Didn't adjust the microphones, I didn't adjust the colour brightness, the contrast, or anything like that. It just worked perfectly. So yeah, definitely gets my thumbs up for the amount of money it costs. Yeah, it's not cheap, but for the amount of money it costs, you're getting a whole package that I think is well worth the money. If you're looking for a webcam and you want a big boy, this could be the baby for you. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Please subscribe, and don't forget to check out the link in the video description. Thanks very much for watching.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.